If we let him go on like this, everyone will believe in him, and the Romans will come and take away both our place and our nation. But one of them, Caiaphas, who was the high priest that year, said to them, "You know nothing at all, nor do you understand that it is better for you that one man should die for the people, not that the whole nation should perish." He did not say this of his own accord, but being high priest that year, he prophesied that Jesus would die for the nation, and not for the nation only, but also to gather into one the children of God who are scattered abroad. So, from that day on, they made plans to put him to death. It was now 2 days before the Passover and the feast of unleavened bread, and the chief priests and the scribes were seeking how to arrest him by stealth and kill him.
Darkness has a prolonged and diminishing effect. Really, this is the power that we give evil. For too long, we have let darkness go unchecked. So long so that even any ounce of hope seems so unattainable. The one hope that we have left seems to have been abandoned ages ago. And now we're left with the supposed hope of the world when we've let all truth and beauty go to the dogs. Now, to be clear, this has been on our radar for years. We've talked about the diminishing effect of evil and darkness for so long that we can hardly stand it. Every year we remember in fondness the way things used to be. Annually, we linger over what was. And in some vain hope, we long for the glory days that will manifest itself from the dust. But there's nothing left to recover here. Just dust. We think we're impervious to the darkness, that somehow we can just stand in the middle of the night, soaking up every ounce of light that we possibly can, and that some way, somehow, we become immune to the darkness. It's like we're the last ones to know. It's like we just now heard that it's almost too late. Darkness has a prolonged but diminishing effect. On a whim, we catch a rare chance that things are going to look up. This is a fleeting glimpse of hope. We look back at a blip in history, believing that it's enough to keep at bay the things that plague our dreams. born of innocence on a cool evening in Bethlehem. God incarnate, Jesus of Nazareth. He takes his first breath. He knows this world. He's seen it before. There's not a thing that has existed or will exist that's not been made through him, by him, and according to his power. But what chance does an infant king pose to the pangs of death and decay that seek to devour the cosmos? Herod still searches for the child. What consequence will a young boy learning scriptures have on eternity? This is your Savior. What good can come from Nazareth? What threat exists to gloom when not even the Savior can save his own Father? A skilled laborer against the cunning of evil? No craftsman more crafty than the silver-tongued promises of serpents? The glimpse you have is only fleeting. Philosophy has already rendered God dead. Look at the world. Look at your television. Look at your family. For 2,000 years, we've witnessed the degradation of humanity. And this is your hero? War. Disease. Death. Famine. Conspiracy. Suffering. Pain. Tears. Unrest. poverty, and murder. Who's gonna stop it? How ironic. Good Friday. Anything but good. We're witnessing for the first time the destructive forces of darkness, and every single day it takes more ground. Who can stand in its way? Children are born to hopelessness, and darkness is their only friend. And you tout its enemy as King of Kings and Lord of Lords. Whatever this darkness touches, it destroys, leaving behind piles of bodies in its wake. Who's in charge now? Who rules the world without question? It won't be humility riding in on a donkey with his band of uneducated, criminal teenage friends. These are fishermen and assassins, men who can be bought as traitors. Light will only be a fading memory. Darkness continues to push back light, life, and everything that love is made of, with every plan of diminishing it until it is completely gone. Darkness is a blanket of evil that is threatening to overwhelm the earth, crushing, pushing, pulling, drowning us in its stench. Darkness isn't going to stop. How easily you trade your king for a murderer. How quickly you turn away from grace. And how swiftly you deny him. It won't be long now. It's almost over. You've done this. You betrayed him. You killed Jesus. Darkness has won. But the light is coming.